on in. Can we see 100 Thieves take control of control? Or will we see somebody else go ahead and spoil? Will the Falcons manage to keep doing what they're doing? Let's go ahead. Let's drop on in.
Gets players falling from the
All right,
skies.
chat, call it. Who y'all got winning?
And making early statements.
Who y'all got
of
winning
course.
second game?
Ruby kills in the feed already, seeing big wipes onto 5 Fears. Started slowly in map 1 and already finding pressure from EVOS. And that
I got Twisted Minds winning
but,
this one.
Oh my lord, Twisted Minds, they do find 2 in the feed. You will get an answer back coming in from 9Z, and blood being drawn all over the damn map.
I just watched Elatu get a double kill with a knife in the kill feed. All right,
Double kill with a
continuing the
knife.
aggression here in game number 2. You love seeing Twisted Minds get early active. Here back over at Prison, Rock, they were the team that held down this location, and well, looked like they maybe farmed CT just a little bit.
Also,
Let's
do
go
they
ahead
have
and see if that
do
is
they
the
have
case
set
here
landing
as well,
spots
because,
for this?
well, you already have a couple of players on through, but it just looks like ain't no party.
Or
But
can they land wherever they want?
I am just watching big.
Oh, here he is,
Side
Aiden on your
side
screen.
are just
2v1,
getting
that's too
farmed
easy.
Over and over again.
They do have
Twisted
set landing
Minds,
spots.
they'll
Okay,
find
I
Decky
like
here.
that.
You can see
So you can't just
Leviathan
grief
in
people.
game number 2, they've had to back on up, and well,
Lays versus
he has
Aiden?
a little bit of an angle onto Aiden. He's going to be able to find it. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yo!
Right.
I thought he was about to pop a 2-piece. Thankfully, you got IGL Aiden.
What? Are they losing aim assist on this fucking guy?
That is crazy.
He's popping twos like
He's
that?
leading the damn lobby in kills. I mean, you're fighting 2 Twisted Minds players. They're phenomenal individuals you've just shut down. We move over to Control Center. Of course, this war that goes on between 100 Thieves, Movistar, Koi, and you're going to get VKA getting involved nice and early. Movistar going to have to back off for a second. You lose 1, seconds cracked. 100 Thieves are missing 1 as well for their troubles. VKA back off towards the boat. I tell you what, these 3
Do they
squads
push
need
this,
to
though?
contest
Do they push this
all
and try to get
damn
him out of
day.
command?
And that means prime viewing for us. Thieves will get their 3rd back in. Can tell you that Movistar recovered down below. Blast got caught out last time trying to hit this rotation. Got to be
Looks like
careful
they're
about it
kinda
again.
thinking about
Biffle, he's lurking. He's trying to find
You can land wherever
exit
you
kills.
want.
We've
But
seen
teams
the
have
Falcons
their
do
own
this time and
places
time
they
again. They'll
land.
sometimes send one of their Slayers up to control just to maybe just get into the mix, cause a little bit of chaos between some of these 2 teams. And we can see for Leviathan, they lose control of
So
that
it's kind of like a
factory side.
GA.
They've had to come back to the school, come back to the boat. This is what I was worried about.
It's like, all right,
Almond
we land
trying to be
here.
able to keep his eyes on that
You
boat,
guys land
making sure that
here.
you're not going to be able to regain for free. And I'm seeing Stukex.
It's not a GA, but it's like
way over towards that
understood.
harbor
Like
side.
this is
Well,
where
the
we
interesting
land.
thing here as well is that you've got Aiden in the skies.
Not
He's
an
basically
official
being a
GA.
UAV for Almond and Smitty in this fight. So Decky thinks he's safe. He's actually being live pinged to hell right now. Does manage to return some fire, but it's all going to be ground loot, and this is not the position you want to be in for very long. So right now,
Apex
as well, with
does,
Zero
like,
Blades
you
in
gotta
the
land
pocket,
here.
just trying
This is
to
where you're
find
landing.
a bit of utility to really fight back with. But the problem for this Leviathan squad, of course, being on this boat, you can't really push out. You're hoping that your teammate up towards harbor can find something.
We got a little snipe off here.
Pinch. That's a
Both hit the
beautiful
shot.
So at least back down Twisted Minds for a second.
Hey, that's a great way to do it. Grounded sniper in hand. Decky, he hits the shot. Back on over to FaZe, though, towards this bioweapon side. We can see on our side here, folks, guess what? Bioweapons, chemical engineering, industries, all free. So this is just so much space for FaZe Clan right now. And whether they
Okay, so
decide
there's
to
the
use it as an
official.
opportunity,
You guys
maybe
can only
push
see
on
the top
forward and then
5.
know that they can regain
Rock
back
right
here,
now in
or
first,
just loot on
Falcons
up.
third,
Get all the
Fnatic
cash
second.
you need. Get an
Okay, I
advanced
think that looks
UAV,
more-
get yourself
that looks more
revived.
correct.
Get everything you want to try and take some of this fight,
With the
because you
multis.
know that some of these areas like Prison are getting mixy alongside Control, because we can see Shifty, Diaz, Biffle, they've moved on up here towards Control as 100 Thieves and Movistar Koi continue to battle it on out. But with Falcons
that's a
getting on the
big-time
mix,
flash.
this could be crazy. You see the flash come on through. Shifty throws a couple of shots with the LC-10, but gonna go ahead and back on up, says I do
Pinch
not
coming
like this.
in,
And look who's coming
Racine
in from behind.
falls.
It's a blast, but
Do they run
Diaz
it down
makes
now?
the read. So with that happening,
There's only 2 of them here.
Diaz,
You can see the
Shifty,
strategy.
they realize this is
Hizoka's
gonna be
playing out.
basically a series of 2v2s. Gabe, he's gonna fire on back. He's the rookie of the year
Shifty.
for a reason. Shifty trying to stay alive. Skullface swings for the cleanup. Can he manage to
Oh,
find
he
one
goes
on
for the
more? Armor
full.
cracked on the Shifty. Slides on forward.
Oh my
And
God, it's a
Clamp,
bang
he
out.
tries to play spoiler. He's come on through.
Go
Hasn't
Clamp
been
with a
able
2.
to do it. Go Clamp activates for a huge 2-piece. The cleanup crew of Control is here, and their name is Movistar Koi.
Yeah, everyone's playing in like
Wonder whether or
duos
not
and then
these
having one play
could
out.
be the X factor here at Control. They'd struggled so long in the online stages to contest this relatively
Only one team is
effectively,
out right
but
now.
now finding plenty of
2 teams
footing.
out now.
I will say, however, 9Z continuing to look at this. Sorry, VKA continuing to push towards this and decided to
Oh my God.
just try and find
That's so
people actually
trolly.
out in the war. I don't know if I like that play necessarily from Vidati, but it leaves your teammates a little bit high and dry. Never mind, they fully abandoned this and decided to play back over towards bottom. Not sure if they recognized that Movistar Koi was still in the area. Anyway, look over towards something else for a second. We've got Prison. This will be CT Gaming up against Rock Esports. Last time Rock well and truly won this battle. Seems like they're in a little bit of a blender right now as Wars is found by Resolve yet again, and they won't be alone. They have 9Z Global for company.
At least if you are getting thrown into the blender a little bit, at least Vision has 4, so it hasn't been completely terrible. Patsuka going to go ahead,
impossible. I'm trying to
find Elo
it's
Lamp.
so hard.
Gamax looking to get a little bit active here at the Industries. They're not going to be the only ones, though, because look who's here. They've moved
Okay,
out Bio.
Patsuka.
JTech is out by Patsuka. That's a little crazy.
Falcons just
Yeah,
white blast?
absolutely.
No, I don't think they did. They only killed 2.
I mean, Patsuka feeling himself.
If Thieves
over
are out
here.
this early,
JTech
that is not
definitely
good.
The kind of player who can win that fight. I'm not letting him away with that one. We take a back look at Prison. This war that
Wait.
going to continue to go on.
Do that on Wars.
To flick on over to Shifty, who's just about avoiding a thermo. Going to get involved in a bit of a fight. Needs support. Will have it, of course, from Biffle.
Oh, look at this guy, dude.
Just sniping over the top. He has 3 from this position. You can see why
Oh,
so
wait,
many
Thieves-
teams
Thieves and
fight
Falcons are
for
fighting
this
right
top
now.
Tower. Going to allow you to third party anything that happens.
Soka, though, the
Soka,
anchor's
he's
still
had to
out.
Squeeze up as the zone starts to compress him. He's lost his 2 teammates, though, so you have to stay alive for
I
a
would
moment
hate
and
playing
slip
this role,
away
dude.
into the night. Of course, known as the closer, but one of many things that he understands more than anyone is how this game is and the composure that's required at important moments.
There's so much pressure on you,
I'm just
and you
watching some of
can't
this
fight.
kill feed. We can see Vale and Goodbye 60 Hertz. They're getting active
You have
in
to
that
stay
kill
alive,
feed. Well, Latu just
and you can't
continuing
fight.
to sit up top here into this lighthouse. We know that the players who hang out here, I know you've all experienced it in your own pubs. You can be absolutely annoying. And well, you're one of the best players in the world.
I mean,
who's
these
made
two,
it to the
they want each
Esports
other
World
bad.
Cup. It just becomes even more annoying to boot. Sniper in hand, going to just be raining down hellfire.
I know I'm asking a
from
lot of
above. Let's
questions,
see if
but
we
I
can
feel
get
like you
him
guys
on
probably
out there.
know a bit more
The
than me. When
Falcons
they
and
get
100 Thieves,
kills,
though, looks like we sort of moved
can they
this
see who they're
battle
killing in the
away
kill
from the
feed?
tents on over
Or
the
does it
living
just say,
quarters.
like, player
That's 100T.
blank?
You had 2 alive. Skullface come on in with that resurgence counter.
And then you can
But
see when a
already
team
we're
gets
starting to see
eliminated.
The Falcons start to surround 100 Thieves here. Soka's going to be opening up.
You
the
can
spike.
see. Okay,
Big
so that
cross.
definitely
Someone will block
adds
it.
to
You're
it.
just trying to
Because
figure
if you
out
kill
how
someone
we
from a
wanna try
team,
and take this fight against
you're like,
100
all right, we got to run the
Very
rest
well,
of them
let's get
down.
the third back in if you are the Thieves, but yes, you mentioned it, you are surrounded. So for them, they've got to pick a side, punch out together. You don't want to be split trying to fight the Falcons. They will punish you well and truly for that. Look
Yeah,
at
they're
the feed
stacked
rate,
right now,
Twisted
though.
Minds
Thieves are
continues to
stacked.
Haunt Leviathan.
They got green
But
control.
up high as well, got to remind you, if you are both of these teams, that you have that sniper from the tower on Overwatch. You step out for a little too long, and you will find that 50 cal well and truly hunting you down.
Yeah, we've seen that time and time again where you're just
They
trying
know
to
the
take a
teams
fight
well.
against a
They
team
know who
that's
they're
directly
fighting
in
by
front of you
operator.
out of
Yeah, but
nowhere.
they're
You're
probably
taking
changing their
damage
operator and
from
shit,
the
right?
other side. So it
I'm
looks
changing
like
my
he has been
operator every
lost. He's able
game,
to
if
find
that's the
himself
case.
on that other side.
You'll never know who I
Soka
am.
and Shifty, they're just kind of playing a
One
little bit of
game, I'm one of those
high-low on
fuzzy
this
things.
angle.
Next
For 100
game, I'm-
Thieves, though, they understand, hey, guess what? We don't have
Michael
to move when the
Myers.
zone closes. We can kind of take our time. Only 2 teams have been eliminated for the time being. You still have plenty of opportunity to get your points on the board if you need. Shifty takes some great shots across the way, but he's going to go ahead and back on up. Let's take a look down at Factory, though, Enigma, because we still have
Get
this
in there,
battle
Aiden.
between Twisted Minds and Leviathan. Ultimate, he's going to be able to find Decky, and that's just going to leave 1 player left here from Leviathan.
Oh, that's a good
It's gonna be
heady.
Lays. He did it earlier. Can he find another 1v2? Great shots onto Aiden. He's able to find him.
He doesn't
Can
have
you back
plates.
on up? Can you go ahead?
He's
Can
got
you
no
reset
plates.
this fight? No plates in hand. You're just trying to catch
Yeah,
a little
he's
bit of
dead.
time here. But Z Smith, he smells blood in the water. He is trying to surge on forward.
finessing
He
him,
wants to
though.
be able to bring down Leviathan.
Did he
Get
get
the squad
plates, though?
back on in. And
Got
you've at least
plates.
bought enough time
Ah,
for now.
there
You
goes.
find Lays jumping on
Good
down.
attempt, NT.
And that is enough to clean them on up. Took just a little bit too long, though, as one more member from Leviathan will come on in thanks to Resurgence.
Yeah, Twisted Minds have done well to answer back after the struggles of map 1 and essentially repay the favor. They have not allowed Leviathan an opportunity to breathe there. Lays does well
Dude,
to
he's
stay alive
still
as long
up
as he
here
does, but he's not
sniping.
getting away from Smitty for long. Alato continues to find yet more impact with the sniper up high, spots the Falcons down low.
I mean, honestly,
It will take a second to reassess
got-
his position.
he's
as
got
on
the
his
right
own
setup right
and
there.
may
That'd be
well
kinda
under
fun.
threat soon. Let's take a quick look in with the FaZe Clan up against Rock Esports.
I'm playing for $1 million.
Battle for
All I
Prison
gotta do is
continues
sit up
on.
in the
Will be a
tower
crack
and
come through. JTech
just
getting
snipe
up against
everybody.
Vision fucks himself off. Prodigy, though, going to be there for the trade. Actually gets the kill as well and then provides Overwatch. Can you lift your teammate? Well, I think you're hoping if your Wars to try and offset these 2 players stepping over. Well, no, Prodigy.
Oh, wait, he's going to get
Do you
caught?
have the timing? The answer is no, but you have a gun.
Full blind. Oh my gosh, what is going on?
You'll find yourself knocked if you're clumsy. Wars here on the trade out. Wars can't fall, though. His 2 teammates currently needing rezzing.
mean, this is basically
Yeah,
like
this
a
is scary.
1v1 a little bit. You got that one last member of FaZe Clan above.
Does he get the sound cues
Wars
or
will
he's
drop
sticking
on
it?
down. Go ahead, get the stick.
He's letting
at
him get
least
it off.
on Division. I
That's
think
flanked. He's on
doesn't wanna
FaZe.
Get a little bit too active just yet. Wants to play his life, make sure his teammates get
Is
back
Feef
on
playing?
it.
Feef's
On
in the
other
next,
side, though,
the
for
next
9Z, they're gonna go ahead. Activate, you're gonna find Shifty. That's a huge pickup to be able to have on this side of the map because, well, Enigma, with
All right,
that
9
kill,
teams left,
they
fourth
kinda
circle.
have control of this headquarters side. Nobody's really at prison. You have the Twisted Minds down at Factory. It looks like Falcons behind
They're two- wait,
you,
they're
so
two knocked
they
again.
have a lot of ground, and, well, they're gonna have one side of this zone. So let's go ahead, though. Let's go and check on in with ROC
Listen in.
and see how the comms are feeling.
Maybe one of these cells.
Yeah, maybe one of the cells above you.
Yeah, like that cell like right above.
Yeah,
What's the next one? Top 5.
I don't know. Yeah, probably. Just let everybody fight.
I'm getting told, I think.
We have a PA if you need it. Yeah.
I don't think there's really anything you can do. Is there another cell on your left? Or is that the plan?
Vision last alive. You can hear some of the comms from the team that won map number 1.
Yo, this might sound like a dumb
Trying to figure out
question,
what is
but
the strategy. I think
when
at this point,
does
if you can't
Resurgence
manage to get the
close?
squad
Because
back
it
on
doesn't
in, you
say
just have to play
on the
your
screen.
life
What's
if
the
you
exact
are
timing
Vision.
of it?
That's not going to be the case for Movistar.
Oh my
Koi
God,
down at the
Falcons.
bottom. They want to get active.
Wait, Falcons are
As
out.
We can see, they go ahead. They find Diaz Bitbull. That's
Falcons are out, bro.
That is indeed them out very, very early. Just struggling to find ingress from Stronghold. They found themselves back down by 9Z at points as well. So a couple of these squads.
Yeah, no, if
reminding
they're
the
gonna do a
Falcons that
listen
that
in, they
gap
gotta
has
wait till,
closed
like,
from
the
20,
last,
20,
like,
25. Get a quick
3 to
look
5
at
teams.
Smith and Almond trying to squeeze up. They find Vision. Rocky's balls fall, and Almond's going to return to fire as well.
Like when the
Onto
circle's
FaZe.
closing,
Flying
someone's gotta
Clumsy, tucked
rotate,
inside. Smith's
something
gonna
like
round the corner,
that.
flying
Oh, shit. Okay, so there goes FaZe.
Wipes FaZe off the damn map. Beautiful work. But 9Z are here to fight this as well. They're just above, considering dropping in. I love the decision for Twisted Minds here. No one's going to expect this. They
Yo,
back
this
off
is
on a
gritty,
different
bro.
route
I
and
mean,
maybe
Falcons
play
just got
up to the
eliminated, like,
rooftop
top 8,
to then
top
sit
7.
over everyone's they scramble below.
Yeah, I think
might
you
not
need
be
to
as
go for a
free as
wide
I thought
raptor
it was
if
gonna
you are
be.
Twisted Minds maybe down into control. We can see Goodbye 60 Hertz. He's going to be the first one to drive down into this tunnel. Unfortunately, though, CT
Oh,
Gaming,
yeah,
they
good
are
luck with
just
this.
on the
I think
other
he just
side of
flashed
this.
everybody.
They are going to try and build a wall. Make sure that you can try and hold
Yeah,
it
that
on
heady,
in.
you're not getting
you see
past
the
that.
trades come on through. Resolve. He's going to try and go ahead and clean it on up.
Resolve
and
has
he's
10
going to be able
kills.
to. So good trades there, but you lose some players in the process. And for 9
Oh, here's the anchor.
They had the high
Octo,
ground. They
he
had
falls.
the opportunity, but it looks like Movistar Koi, they are going to cut you down on the rotation. We lost
So what do we
Twisted
got?
Minds in the process.
A solo? All right, 3v3. Let the
Yeah,
dance
it's gonna be a
commence.
3v3 then between not 9Z, sorry, it's going to be a 3v3 between Movistar and
Wait,
of
yeah, they got
course,
the knock.
VKA, the team that shouldn't
Hits
be
the
here.
ammo.
One's high, one's low, and they're in big trouble.
2v2.
Rez goes
You're
off.
pushing on forward. Vidani down
Another
below.
knock.
He's trying to do his best to get the shots on in, but the rest of your teammates is just getting cleaned on up. Kazu, he's
Oh my
going for
God.
one. He
1v1.
turns on the Nanods.
1v1.
But look who's there.
Vertebrae.
It's Vidani, and it's Volcom. He's
Wait,
the
he's
last
sticking the
alive.
res.
The res, it's coming on
He's
out.
sticking
but
the
can you manage
res.
to bring them on down. You can't find them. Finally,
1v1.
Kazu gets caught on down. Vidani
Oh!
is the last 1v1.
Oh!
Volcom can't do it. VKA, they shouldn't have been here. It's a last second.
I can't believe he
invite.
lost that. It looked like he was about to win that.
Everybody wrong that says, listen, we may not
kinda
have
just got
qualified,
gunned out of his
but we
seat.
deserve a spot in this lobby.
Yeah, showing that they belong here.
I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie,
map
I'm not
too.
sure whose
See
team that
plenty
is.
of kills in the feed from them as well. Of course, get all those numbers tallied up and let you know where they stand.
VKA?
They do so well to flip the script on that end fight. For me, that belonged to Movistar Koi. They had the high ground, they had the circle positioning, and also they got the initial knock, but you get that flip come through. I think there's a little bit of a disconnect about whether they
South
want to push or if they
American
want to
team,
stay.
okay.
VKA don't.